Levi's presents. The Clayton City Nights.
Chapter 5. The Comedians. Michael shakes Emily, that is screaming like a nuts. "Emily, wake up honey, it was just a nightmare," he says. The baby, blood all over. Panting breathless, she is in panic. Memories of a past long forgotten is now backing the surface and very alive. This was a long time ago. Emily was able to ride these events in a dark corner inside her mind, but how long can something like that be a dormant? Not for too long, as she could now tell. Rose was asking what was going on, Michael telling her that very thing was going to be okay, and Daisy was simply crying her lungs out. "Baby, you was dreaming," he tried to calm her down. "No," she says. "It is all back again, Michael, I can feel it. They are coming back for me one more time, this was not just a nightmare." She's sweating and trying to catch her breath. "Mum, just take your pills and you'll be fine." Rose had no idea what she was talking about and what kind of bad dream it was. But anyway, this trip across the country, running away from an imminent danger to the family, was getting close to an end. "We are almost there, you guys. Everybody just try to keep it down. I'm going to stop. We are going to have lunch like any normal family." This was the way that Michael had to try and comfort her girls. Just be a good father and feed your family, he thinks. Michael drives to a restaurant by the road that he could see right ahead, and Rose is so happy to see a place that she can eat real food for a change. "Dad, I want pasta and a Coke." Rose smiles. Her face is pink because it is so hot in the car. "Well, what about some fried chicken, young lady? Will that do for today?" Michael just teases her. "You know, Dad, after so many cookies and Doritos I can even eat broccoli or spinach." Not really. Let's just get pasta," Rose answers. Emily already had a smile back on her face, but even though she tries, her memories are back to haunt her. These memories of her past are so terrible that she never even tried to talk to Rose about it. How could she explain to her daughter that when she was about Rose's same age she committed the most hideous thing she can possibly think, even though she wasn't conscious about it? She was under the effect of heavy drugs and hypnosis. In fact, the conspiracy theorists have a name for it. They call it mnemonic programming. Cults and even governmental agencies use the mnemonic programming to achieve mind control over the victim that they want to use as slaves, that can be triggered to do anything. Controlled at any time with the use of a word, a gesture, or something that activates this programming. The person can turn into a sex slave or even an assassin. Using trauma to achieve the results, it opens the person to any kinds of suggestion, and the subconscious mind of the subject can be programmed. In most cases, a split personality is created and stays dormant in the subcontinent, being triggered using a keyword or a gesture. The person immediately activates a second personality that is the one that will perform the post-hypnotic suggestion. A person being able to snap out of this mind enslavement is very rare, and Emily was strong enough to do it. Michael parked the car close to the dinner door. Emily tries to go on with life. After all, that's what she's been doing for a long time, and she will fight in any way possible to get her daughters out of this. The place is not perfect and super clean, but they are all very hungry and tired to take account of that. Everybody is happy enough to be able to sit in a table and eat something. A waitress dressing a blue dress and using a tag with her name smiles to them. "What a beautiful girl you are." She plays with Daisy, that laughs to the woman like she knew her. "And how can I help, folks?" "Well, for start, please, can we all have a fresh drink? We were in the road for like 6 hours." Emily say with a tired voice. "Oh, please some French fries, Mom. Please." Rose is impatient as always. "Okay, French fries and soda for starts. I'll be right back." The woman can avoid to think, what a beautiful family they are. Michael tells Emily that now they are very close to Clayton City. This is the city where Emily's parents live. Michael could not think of a safe place for them once they have to leave in a hurry. Maybe Michael can even find a job in the city and they can rent a house and stay here. Emily agrees. "I could be perfect, and living in a small town could be great for the girls." The comedians, moving slowly off the streets in their Jeep Cherokee like nothing had happened. The two men in dark blue suits remain silent. Only the annoying GPS female voice breaks the silence. "Turn left on the next avenue." The voice commands. "Boy, this thing is getting on my nerves. Can I turn it off?" asks Stanley. No, I like the way it sounds and it makes me keep focus on the road. Stanley puts his hand in the GPS like he was going to turn it off. Hey Jeff. I told you not to touch it. The tall guy that stabbed Ariel, Michael's sister says. The Stanley man gets very upset when he hears his real name being said loud and punches the other one in the leg. Jeff, my ass. You hear me, boy? Don't you ever say my real name out loud again. Tell me that you hear me, Oliver. I'm going to tell you for the last time, Gavin. You call me Stanley and I will call you Oliver, he says, looking extremely unquiet. Dumbass, you say our names by accident. That can cause us problems, you hear? Okay, man. There's no need to get so nervous and shit, Oliver says with one hand in the well. Looks like you going to pop a vein in this neck of yours or something. Oliver smiled at Stanley. That's why I chose these names. Because you're such a comedian. The argument stops when they hear a Skype calling in the laptop that lies sitting in back seat. Just you pick it up, Stan. May be urgent, Oliver says, looking concerned. Stanley quickly takes the computer and answers the call. The same voice that was talking to Michael and threatening him was now on a call with these hitman. The same creepy, deep voice. Is it done? The deep voice asks. Sure thing, boss, the Ariel girl won't be a problem anymore, he answers with fear. Looks like this person was really someone dangerous, powerful, or even worse, both. I have changed my mind about Michael. I'm going to erase him and all his family. I gave him the chance, but his wife may be a problem in the near future. Erase them all. I want them all to go. Do you understand? He speaks louder. You mean the children too? Stanley widens his eyes. They look as big as marbles now, staring the computer screen in disbelief. Even for a cold killer, shooting children is not something you want to do. This is a bad omen of some sort. I mean all of them. The man turned off the call. It seems like he used to do this to piss off people. It gives him pleasure being in command. Goddamn it, Stan. We have to shoot children? He says, pulling over the car. I don't like this one bit neither. But we have to it, he says to Olive, with his face still staring the computer screen. Don't forget what happened last time, pal. Yeah, I do. I still have nightmares about it, Stan. They look to each other. They know they have no choice but to do as their boss pleases. Let me check the tracking device they put in Michael's car. This GPS of yours can help us after all. He opens the software that connects to the tracking device in the vehicle. Here, look. Start the car. We are going to Clayton City.